Hello, my name's Jorge, and today I'm gonna be giving a tutorial on how to solve a 3x3x3 Rubik's Cube, the most common, most basic Rubik's Cube that there is. But before we can start solving it, we have to recognize how to solve for one side before we can solve for all six faces. So this cube, one thing we need to understand is which sides are opposites of each other. So the white center and the yellow center are opposites. The green center and the blue center are opposites. The red center and the orange center are opposites. And whenever I have this face facing the camera, I'm going to refer to it as the top face. I'm going to refer to this as the bottom face, the side that's completely opposite. And whenever I refer to the right face, I'm going to so this is the front face. Sorry guys, I messed up. This is the front face. The back side is known as the back face. Top side, and this is the bottom side. Left and right. So without further ado, I'm just going to base everything off the white side. So this is the front face. Front face, top face, bottom face, left face, right face, back face. So before we can even solve a cube, we need to know how to solve for one side. So there's a really simple trick. So basically, first we need to solve for the lines that are the side ones. So this one, let's get a white piece here. Simply all we do is do this. Next one, we have another white piece here, so we just slide it up. So now we have two, so we need to find the other two. So we have one right here. We have one right here. So now if we slide this up here, that's not going to work. If we slide this up here, it will work. So now we have 3 out of 4 pieces. So before we can move on, we need to solve for this. This yellow one needs to become this white one. So how do we get it up there? Well, it's real simple. Twist in the direction. So now we're lined up. As you can see, this is the front face, guys. This is the top face. So we twist it. So now it's here. Now we twist it this way. And then we twist it up here. So that's how we solve for the white cross. Now we need the 3 diagonal pieces in this case. Sometimes it'll be 2, sometimes it'll be 4. So here's where I need you to pay close attention. First, we need to look for all the white pieces. So we have one bottom diagonal, we have another one bottom diagonal, and we have a third one bottom diagonal. And the ideal spots for them are to be in the bottom diagonal, because if they're not, then we have to position them there because it's the only way we can solve for a face. So here, I'll start off for this one. So this bottom diagonal piece, how do we get it right here where the red piece is? Well, it's easy. If it's on the left side, we twist the side opposite of what it's on. So in this case, it's on the left side, so we twist towards the right. We slide this piece down. We slide it over. And then we slide it back up. So that's how we get this piece. Now we got to look for our other pieces. So we have one right here, bottom diagonal, and then we have one that's on the bottom face. So this one, we're not going to worry about it. Since this one is within this range, we apply the exact same thing. So basically, since it's on the right side, now we have to shift in the opposite direction. So we shift it, instead of since it's on the right, we shift it to the left. And then we shift it downward. And then we shift it back, slide it back over to the right. And then we slide it up into place. So now we're just missing this yellow piece. And let's try to find that last piece. Sometimes, guys, whenever we whenever we fit the other bottom diagonals into place, sometimes the ones that are on the complete opposite side will become a bottom diagonal piece. In this case, that's not the case. So I'm going to show you how to get rid of it and get it into a position where we could put it in. So first, we notice that since this is the piece we're looking for and the bottom diagonal is right here, we need to move this to here. So simply do this. Now we have it lined up with where we want to put it. Or if you want to do it like this, it's the same thing. So now what we have to do, but I'm going to do it like this. So now what we have to do is we slide it to the opposite side. So since it's on the left side, we slide it to the right side. Then we slide it down. Then we slide it back into place. And now we have it in a more convenient position. It's still not bottom diagonal, which means we still can't solve it, but we got it in the upper diagonal spot, the upper corner, top left corner. So now, how do we get this piece down here? Well, it's a really simple procedure. We slide down, and since it's on the left side, we slide to the left to bring this piece back down here, and then we slide it back up. So now we have it in the bottom diagonal position. Then we apply the rules. It's real easy. We slide, it's on the left side, so we slide to the right, we slide down, we slide this way, and bam. Now you know how to solve for one face of the cube. And well, a lot of times it's very intuitive to get these 4 lines that aren't the diagonal pieces, the ones that are just the I'll call it north, south, east, and west pieces. Or it's very intuitive, you know, if you see it, just slide it up. The diagonal ones can be a little more trickier, but like I said, if you see it here, I'll just unscramble it real fast. So here, let's do the red side. So the red side, so you know, first thing we gotta do is slide them all into place. The ones on the sides are really easy. Just slide them into place. So we slide it here. Okay, so now we got our little cross, and then we apply the same rules. Look for the diagonal pieces first, the bottom ones. So we have one, so we can start from there. Since we want to get it here, we slide in the opposite direction. Since it's on the left side, we slide it to the right. We slide it down. Then we just slide it back where it was, and then we got that piece solved. So now notice how whenever we move around bottom diagonal pieces, we can move the top ones and even the ones on the opposite side. We can move them into where we want them to be. So now we have to get this piece, but we can't slide it here because this piece is already here. We have to put it somewhere where it's empty, so right here. So we apply the same rules. Left, since it's on the right, since it's on the left, we twist to the right. Down, bring it back. Simple. Now notice that the bottom piece that we had down here is now another bottom diagonal. So we apply the same rules. We apply the same rules, so we shift left, down, and then we shift back into place. And now our final piece is an upper diagonal. So we can't put it here. So what do? We need to bring it to bottom diagonal. So it's really easy, guys. Slide down. Slide it across. So since it's on the right side, we slide it to the right. So think of it as opposite of bottom diagonal. When it's upper diagonal, we slide it, if it's on the right, we slide it towards the right. So because we want this piece to bottom down here. So when we slide it back up, now it's a bottom diagonal piece. Then we just apply the rules we already know. And then bam. Now we know how to solve for one side. And I recommend you, before you even want to solve for all 6 sides, you need to know how to solve for one side until it's intuitive. So that way whenever I'm teaching you in my other video how to solve for all the 6 sides, and I say solve for the white side, you know exactly how to do it. Or solve for a cross, you know exactly how to do it. Solve for the diagonal pieces, you know exactly how to do it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just the face is a lot easier. The cube, solving for the whole cube is a lot harder. So yeah, in my next video I'll show y'all how to solve for the whole cube, 3 by 3 by 3. But yeah, just practice doing it on one face first so it can be intuitive. Alright, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Spread the word. Jorge signing out.